Hello everyone, MetaPlus Meditation here, Monday, July the 10th. We are moving along in this new month. Genesis 28, it's a fairly lengthy first reading, but I want to focus on this. So Jacob has a dream and God speaks to him through the dream and he says, "Know that I am with you and will keep you wherever you go and will bring you back to this land." It's not going to happen for a long time. "For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised." So, but the point is that at least I want to make is God kept his promise to, this is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? So this is the son of Isaac, is Jacob. So these are like three key individuals that even Moses will refer to: Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So God is faithful to his promises. And although those people were way back then in time, the fact is, if God had not done this, if God had not been faithful to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you and I would not be here. Think of that. God is still faithful to his promises. We need to connect the dots with the past and the present and the future. We need to connect the dots. God was faithful to his promise to Jacob, well, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And that ultimately would bring about the birth of the Messiah. So John the Baptist would come along, of course, announce the Messiah. Mary would bring the Messiah into the world. And as a result, Jesus would send the 12 into the world to proclaim the good news. Long story short, fast forward to the future. That's why you and I are here, is because the apostles did what Jesus told them to do, because God was faithful to his promises way back, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob today. So think about that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. God is faithful to his promises, and he's still faithful to his promises to this very day. God doesn't break his promises. To the gospel, Matthew chapter 9. So this is the encounter of leader in the synagogue. "My daughter has just died. Please come and lay your hand on her that she may live." Jesus got up and follows him with his disciples. Then we hear about the woman who has a hemorrhaging. She touches his cloak. Jesus stops, talks to her, and then he continues on and heals, brings back to life this young girl. Okay, so Jesus is not in a rush. This man probably wanted to grab Jesus by the coattails and say, come on. This woman is not an issue. She's not that important. My dying daughter, that's the issue. Jesus is not concerned. I'm not saying this would be easy, but Jesus is not concerned, right? So he spends time with this woman, however long it took, like 3-5 minutes, but that would have been like an eternity to this man whose daughter is dying. And Jesus manifests her great faith. And then he actually goes to this house and he, once again, effortlessly brings this girl back to life, showing who he really is. This should strengthen your faith and my faith, that Jesus is the Messiah. He's the one who has the capability of bringing us back to life when we are discouraged, when we are depressed about things, when we are buying in, to the lies of the evil one, to the lies of our society. We're just down in the dumps and we're having a difficult time. Jesus is capable of infusing new life into us. And that's really important for you and me, because a lot of people fight with discouragement or with the virtue of hope. They don't see hope in many things anymore. But Jesus has this ability, is a unique ability, because he's God, to reinvigorate our hope, to give us new hope again, to give us zeal for the present and the future, because he is so faithful. So this is something important for all of us to think about, for you to think about. Remember, Jesus says, "Take heart, daughter." Well, put your name there. Take heart, Jim, Jane, John, whatever. Take heart, Father Hamilton, BJ. Take heart, and Jesus will do what Jesus does really well. God bless you.